Hello everyone. Today is April 27th, 2020. This is MJ and we are going to discuss directory structure. So, a little bit of recap from the last video. Yesterday, or in the last video, we saw the Unix OS architecture, which is one of the prerequisites for learning this course. In this video, we are going to see what is the directory structure of Unix operating system and how to make sense of it, correct? So let's dive in. So let me draw a quick diagram of a sample directory structure so that it will be easier to have it in front of us and me talking about it. So I will start with root. So whenever you see a slash symbol, specifically forward slash, that is called as root. So I will just write here root. Then under it, let's say you have directory called bin, and let's say one more directory USR. So you can form the linkage like this. Under USR, let's say you have a directory called Milind. So then that will be one directory, and you have a directory MJ, that will be another directory stating that there are two users. And under MJ, if you have a directory called A, directory called B, and directory called C. So there are three directories, and under this, let's say you have sample.txt file under directory B. So this is the sample example of the directory structure of Unix operating system. It might be similar to yours. There is a better chance it won't be similar to yours. I'm just giving an example here. So compare this structure to the actual tree, which looks like this. My apologies for my bad drawing skills, where the root of the tree is at the bottom, whereas for Unix operating system the root is always at the top, and it's shown as the forward slash symbol that you are seeing right now. Now if that root directory contains subdirectories, then those will be shown like this. If they further contain subdirectories and subdirectories again and files again, then those are shown like this. The top portion of the directory structure is always called as root, whereas the bottommost portion is called as a leaf. So in this directory structure, you can say sample.txt is a leaf, A is a leaf, C is leaf, Milind is leaf, and bin is leaf. So I will just put an asterisk here, whichever are leaves. So by definition, leaves or leaf is a directory, or it can be a directory or a file which doesn't contain anything inside itself, right? So if you got this correctly, and hope I was able to explain it in a proper way, if I want to see where the directory A is situated, I can traverse the path from the top. So I will go first to the root, then I'll go to USR directory. Inside USR directory, I'll go to directory MJ, and after directory MJ, I'll go to directory A. So the path of directory A becomes /usr/mj/a. Now this path is true irrespective whether you are at directory B, at directory Milind, at directory USR. So that's why this path is called as absolute path. Right. So absolute path of a file or directory is true irrespective where your current location is. Now there is, so let's say if I am at directory MJ, So I don't need to go again to root directory, then come again to USR, then MJ and the A. I will just say let the path of directory A is under me. So let's say if I am at directory MJ, then the path of directory A will be A, and this is called relative path. So let's say if I want to give an example, I currently live in Michigan. So if someone asks me where Dearborn is, I'll say it's in Michigan, right? But if someone from my home country India asks me where Dearborn is, so I will say you first need to go to the continent of North America, then you have to go to the country of USA. In that you have to go to the state of Michigan, and then you will see a city of Dearborn. So here the former approach is called the relative path, where I am already at Michigan, so I don't have to go to NA, USA, all those things. So that becomes my relative path, whereas the latter one is an absolute path, which is true whether you are in India, you are in Michigan, or you are in Dearborn itself. If somebody tells me NA, USA, MI, Dearborn, that is true irrespective of your current location. So I think these two concepts are important when we talk about directory structure. So let me recap real quick things that we learned for directory structure. So it is a tree like directory structure where root is at the top and leaf or leaves is or are at the bottom. Then there are two types of path. One is absolute path, which always starts with root. I will just type this. And then third thing was relative path, which is relative to your current location. So hope I was able to explain it properly. Do let me know in comments if you have any question. This is MJ signing off. You guys take care. Bye bye.